This is Prince Harrison, LPB and NPC promoter and owner of Optimum Fitness and Optimum Fitness Supplements. We're here at Optimum Fitness headquarters in Dallas, Texas with NPC athlete John Baxter. How are you doing, John?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm doing fine. So tell me, you're a tall guy, taller than me anyway.
Yes.
How tall are you?
I'm about 6'2".
All right. So I won't say how's the weather up there. I just said it though, didn't I?
Yeah.
So, but tell me, you're a good-looking guy. You just competed recently in the Europa, was it?
Yes.
Okay. And how did you do there? And what class did you compete in?
I competed in Class C, and I got second call-outs, placed in the top 10. It was actually my first show competing, and it was a really cool experience, especially stepping out on the big stage like that. You know, got it already under my belt, so I'm really excited for future shows.
Well, that's great. That is great. And coming in the second call out in a show of that caliber, the Europa is one of the largest shows in the country, and it's promoted by Ed and Betty Pariso. Great promoters. They've been around for a long time. Betty is a well-renowned bodybuilder, and her husband is a world-renowned promoter. Together they do a great job. Also, my understanding is your lovely wife who's watching this interview, she competed in the show in bikini, wasn't it?
Yes.
And she came in first place.
First place.
What is her name?
Shelby Baxter. She got first and Class C as well. And that was really cool. That was her first time competing as well, and she really blew the stage, really. Just natural, just her posing. I remember watching, I was just like, yeah, she first place, first call outs in the center, so that was exciting.
That is great. Well, it's always good when you have a couple that are their goals are similar, and as I've always said, this sport, contrary to what some people think, is a team sport, whether it be bodybuilding, bikini, figure, fitness, anything that is involved, or most things in life where you want to be successful, there's a team there with you, and obviously you and your wife are a team, and that's really important. I'm sure you have other team members on your team as well. So tell me, now that you have this show under your belt, we were talking briefly a few minutes ago that you plan to take out the rest of the year and work on any weak spots, I guess improve the strong attributes you have. And you mentioned doing the Phil Heath first off, and then to the Ronnie Coleman. So what do you think are your strong points, and what are some areas for improvement?
I'll start off with the improvement. I think as far as muscle mass goes, I have some improving to do. I guess like in the chest and shoulder width, shoulder cap area. I think one of my strong points was probably surprisingly conditioning, and you know, I was told to have a good ab wall, which some of that tends to do with genetics, but like I said, the conditioning to really, you know, see the muscle tone and definition. Another weak point that I can work on obviously is posing. I think that's everybody's. I mean, you never want to, you know, stop practicing that. That's something that you always want to try to keep conscious of and be aware of. You know, practice just as much as you're working out. You know, you want to stay mindful of your posing.
Absolutely. You mentioned some very good points, and that is it's very important. Your presentation, you are the package, you are the product, and the way you present that product is extremely important. So be very mindful of that in the sport, that whether you're doing bodybuilding, bikini, figure fitness, whatever it might be, that this is something that presenting the package in the proper way is extremely important. And we do have posing classes and coaches that can help people that need that. One of the things is we're about to do the workout video. This is your first time doing a workout video, is that correct?
Yes, it is.
So are you a little nervous about it?
A little bit. I mean, I've done some 15-second Instagram workout videos, but nothing like this.
Okay, this will be more than 15
Yeah.
seconds. Okay, all right. We can slow it down
Yeah.
real slow, but we're not going to do that though. It's going to be a regular workout video, and I want to give kudos to iSystems Gym, which is located near Hebron Parkway and 121. Great facility. The owner of that gym is Chuck Ratulis, and he's also an Optimum Fitness client. He's one of the strongest men in the world, coming in at 1740 for a total raw, and he just competed recently and won first place in the show, and will be going on to a world event and looking at doing the Arnold in 2014. So great facility, great trainers, and a very relaxed atmosphere, so that athletes that are both amateur and at the pro level can feel comfortable working out there. So I think this will be an exciting experience for you to see that facility.
Yes, I'm very excited. Yeah.
Well, I want to go ahead and wrap this up. I can see John is biting at the bits to get over there. Right, John?
Oh, yeah.
And so with that in mind, I don't want to hold you back, but I want you to make any comments. If you have any comments for the audience or any advice, now's the time.
Yeah, one advice I would say, one thing you touched up on earlier was most people believe that this is not a team sport. You know, I've had people ask me, is it hard, you and your wife both doing it? And I don't think I would have done it any other way, because, you know, if I was doing it by myself or she was doing it by herself, you know, it wouldn't have been easy for either other to relate, you know, and for us both to go down the journey together. You know, it's motivation, and that's where the team comes in. You know, even though you're presenting yourself, the journey is all part of the fun. And when you have a team, whether it be, you know, your spouse, or, you know, you get set up with a coach with other teammates that compete as well, you know, you just have that. If you surround yourself with people with the same dream, you know, you're going to be successful. So I think that's important.
That's very true, and I would say that I couldn't have said it better. Surround yourself with the kind of people that you want to become or that you are, and that support system in and of itself will help you to achieve those goals, and in turn you will also help to lift others up as well. So it is a team effort. It's about networking. It's about doing things that are positive to help others as well as yourself. This is Prince Harrison for the Optimum Fitness channel. Stay tuned.